Yeah, a little different, Dana. It's you got to balance it out. We took off Sunday. We're taking off Wednesday, so we'll have 4 days of prep. Spend a couple days, on ourselves, working on some of the things we need to get better at. Doing a lot of different situational things, playing with the lead. Starting to understand better shot selection, those sorts of things, defensive rebounding, things that we need to get better at. And then we'll get into Cleveland State Thursday, Friday.
You got 7 games left. 3, I think, are here at home.
Yep.
How important is it to kind of maintain that?
Yeah, it's there's no sugarcoating it. In college basketball, you got to win your home games. Really, really important to play well inside your building. Right now we've been pretty good. Throughout the year, I think we're 10-3 on the year. So we certainly want to keep adding to that, adding to the atmosphere, trying to continue to build the program. Crowds have certainly helped our energy levels, and I think as you get into year 3 and go into year 4, you have to have an environment that's very, very hard to play in, and I think we're getting there.
Meaningful basketball now. I mean, with all due respect, it's the first time these games actually mean something. You're sitting at third place, tied for third, so you're playing meaningful games. How much does that add to the excitement?
Yeah, I think that's why you come to college, Dana. I think that's why you have fans. I think that's why you have a team. I think that's why kids put on the uniform. I think it's a great opportunity for our guys. They're playing for a lot. We're right there. We're right in the thick of things. There's a lot of teams that are very, very similar in the record, similar in the makeup of their teams. I think that's what made our league really, really interesting league this year. I think it's going to get real crazy down the stretch here. We just got to continue to fight and continue to get better. I think that's the most important thing. We can't overdo it with practice, but we also still got to challenge them, get them better, work on certain areas. And I think the guys have had a good approach.
What do you think has been your biggest change, if any, from maybe the start of league play till now? Because you got 2 months left.
Yeah, we're shooting the ball better, Dana. That has been a significant change for the better. Our offense, our assists numbers are much, much better going into league play. And I think we have more balance. I think guys, have obviously stepped the level of play up, and that's helped us.
Nas just hit 700 rebounds. How important is he to the team?
Oh, he's very, very important. You always say, hey, everybody is important, and that's really the truth. All 15 guys in our program give it all, whether at practice, shoot around, in the off season. Some guys on the court during the games have a bigger impact. Nas has had a tremendous impact, not only on basketball, but I've really enjoyed his growth as a human being. I think that's why, I've always liked the college level. He came in as a freshman, and now he's totally changed the way he operates on a day-to-day basis, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in the community. He's really, really played great basketball here lately.
You're down to your third year. What do you think is the toughest challenge per se? Not travel per se, but like you played the Milwaukee trip, Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Green Bay. Is that the toughest, or is it Northern Kentucky and Wright State? Or
Yeah, I think a lot of things in the league are difficult, not only for my program, but I think at any time, you host 5 home games, and then you may go on the road for 4 road games. I think the imbalance of the scheduling is really, really difficult, Dana. There's not many leagues like ours. There are a few because we have 5 schools that don't own their buildings, so the scheduling has been very, very difficult. One year you may host the first 3, another year you may go 3 on the road. So I definitely think that's a challenge. I would say Wright State and Northern Kentucky, those 2 places really have great student support. That's been the biggest thing that I've learned in my 3 years here. We're going to end up 4th in the league in overall attendance if we can continue to do what we've done here the last couple weeks. But we've got to get more students involved. We've got to create a student section. We don't necessarily have a section where our students sit. I think that's a problem. I get it. We have a lot of those lower level seats that are sold to season ticket holders. But I think moving forward to grow the program, we've got to do a few things. And that's a big one on my plate. That's something that I've talked quite a bit about with Chris, our marketing person here that's done a magnificent job, not only to help us win games, but I think it just helps students in general, a place where they can go hang out, get a piece of pizza, get to learn, some new students, learn about each other, have a good time. I think that's what's missing right now.